Hi everyone, I'm working on a production series again. The first one was with Daniel, and the second one is with Patrick, that gave me a project of his and asked me to look into it. The idea of this series is to show you what I do when I work with clients that usually book me for track finalization, or usually when I take a project that is about 70 to 90% almost done, and then I turn it into a finished product. So that can be a pretty long and complicated process. But since this is a recording for Patreon, I'm trying to keep it as simple as possible. So in this case, Patrick gave us a beautiful song that is ambient, kind of dubby, reminds me a bit of Pole or maybe Kit Clayton. But he said that his main influence was actually a song of mine, which was very flattering, I would say. So thank you, Patrick. And so when I received the project, there was a lot of things that I needed to do. I worked on the gain staging, organization, and after that, I tried to understand what was the main idea of the song and if it needed anything else. But for experimental music that is ambient, it's not like we have to find a formula, like something that has to make people dance. Music that is more abstract can be anything in itself, and the proposition that Patrick did was very personal, and though it was a bit difficult for me to just jump in and decide to change different things in it. So what I did is I kind of made sure that I could work on the song itself as a whole and making sure that the ideas come true in a way that is easy to understand and also pleasing for the ear. So if you look at this, I ended up in the end, I ended up doing groups. I grouped the numerous kicks that he had into one bus. It's not really a bus, it's more of a group, but I do process it with the drum bus, which I use a lot in general, but I also use in this project. I'm also trying as much as possible to use Ableton stock plugins or use plugins that are for free. So you'll notice that I use a lot of Air Windows, which is free. If you don't have it, I suggest that you go get it. And also some plugins from Analog Obsession that also is for free. And if you don't have any of those, I would definitely recommend you getting them because they're absolutely wonderful. So after that, I left the sub on its own. It was working well. I should do bass and mono, but I don't think that was a problem. There was a lot of elements in the percussion here, as you can see, and so what I did is I reduced the dynamic range, which was a little bit all over the place, control certain sounds that were sticking out and popping, and after that I kind of cleaned a little bit the highs and the lows, and I added a subtle microfills, which is the beat repeat, which occasionally will add these little glitches that are fun. Nothing too fancy, nothing too distracting, just enhancing this. And some sounds were kind of too much, but I kind of appreciate that. There was some imperfection in the song that reminded me of the philosophy of Japanese wabi-sabi, which means the imperfection and impermanence of sound make it really fun, and it has an aesthetic on its own. And also made sure that we don't start with the kick full force. I brought the kick later on, and also added a little break here because I felt like in the beginning of the track we needed a mark, a bit like end of chapter. Now chapter 2 is coming, so that was marking it for me. And otherwise I really didn't do much. I played a lot with spatial effect, with tremolos, autopan, chorus, some reverbs here and there, just to make things more alive. I used this a lot on certain group just to control the dynamic range, which was a little bit too much. So this will tighten up different things. You'll see that the peak reduction is just making sure that there's not too much distance between the lowest sound and the higher sound. So I'm controlling that and then adding the gain. So here, right? So the same thing with the melodic aspect. They were really dubby, and they also kind of sounding a little bit generic, which is not derogative here, but I felt like we could add a bit of color. So I used some noise plugin. Noise in sound design is one of the most ear-pleasing element that gives what it does is it adds harmonics into the filter spectrum, and this adds like a lot of presence across the frequency range, and the sound felt like a bit digital. I didn't want it to go to a polished, very digital, clean approach, so I ended up using some noise here and there to get rid of that kind of coldness, and also there was some phasing issue. So if you don't have this BS audio utility, I suggest you go get it. It's absolutely wonderful. It shows you when you're out of phase. When you're out of phase, your sounds, they might sound ear-pleasing, but in certain cases, especially in mono signal, the sound will appear hollow, or they even disappear. So when things are out of phase, you'll see that the correlation will shift on the left side. So you don't want it to shift on that side. You want to remain it here on the right side. So as you see, the song is very organic, moving, tons of details. It's you know, dubby, warm and fun. I could have had some feedback, and I could have had feedback, but I didn't want it to take over the song. Like, I wanted to keep the integrity of it, because it's a beautiful song. And I'll do a short compare before and after, so that you can see the results. But I don't think I did too much. I think it was more of mix, tightening things, and making it more organized and organic sounding. So thank you, Patrick, again. You'll receive the project and, of course, the final bounce. And in the last segment of this video, you'll see and fast forward how I worked on this song. And yeah, so thank you. And of course, if you have a project that is like not really finished and you would like me to work on it, just contact me in private, and then we can organize something.